Good morning, everybody. Happy Friday. Thank y'all so much for hopping on. We still got some people hopping on, but we'll just let them kind of trickle in because we're going to respect everybody's time and go ahead and get started. How is it today, Friday? Like we this is our 10th power hour for this challenge. I feel like we just started this. But I mean, it's been amazing. I hope that y'all have really gained some clarity and some customers and just some vision and all the things from these because I've really loved leading them. Today, like I said, it's our last one before our challenge starts on Monday. So we're kicking off officially Monday, February 14th. We do already have, I think, 10 or 11 posts up in the 30-day accountability group. If you're not in there, let us know. We'll make sure you're in there. And we've got close to 130 members so far. So my goal is to hit 200 by Monday. So, and that's really not that many more. Because if you think about it, that's 10 people with 10 people, times two or whatever. So make sure your people are there. That's what we're going to be focusing on today. I'm going to be going back and forth from my notes section. So my camera is going to be going on and off. But let me start with this and I'm going to read this, okay? So when you work inspired, your message has a different energy to them and people will respond to them differently. It's a secret weapon. Listen to a testimony, call a friend that inspires you. Do something before you sit down to work. That way you're inspired instead of just working a job, okay? So what we're gonna start with, I personally am a huge John Maxwell fan. This is one of my favorite books. It's the Maxwell Daily Reader. I started it on January 1st and it has been amazing. So I'm going to read y'all today's entry. It's only one page. It's not going to take that long. So today, February 11th, is the value of teamwork. Like, how perfect is that for today? So a Chinese proverb states, behind an able man, there are always other able men. The truth is that teamwork is at the heart of great achievement. The question isn't whether teams have value. The question is whether we acknowledge that fact and become better team players. That's why I assert that one is too small a number to achieve greatness. You cannot do anything of real value alone. That is the law of significance. I challenge you to think of one act of genuine significance in the history of humankind that was performed by a lone human being. No matter what you name, you will find that a team of people was involved. That's why President Lyndon Johnson said, there are no problems we cannot solve together and very few that we can solve by ourselves. If you want to reach your potential or strive for the seemingly impossible, you need to become a team player. It may be cliche, but it is nonetheless true. Individuals play the game, but teams win championships. So that's from the 17 Indisputable Laws of Teamwork. And then a quote at the bottom is, place a high value on teamwork instead of achievement, and you'll receive not only teamwork, but also achievement. So, I didn't know that was going to be today's, but I love that because we really do all work together. And that's part of the One Plexus culture. And when I build my business, yeah, Kelly's not on the same team as me. We don't affect each other's paychecks that way. But because of One Plexus, we affect each other's paychecks because we rise together. And that's why we love doing groups like this because, yeah, there's 130 people in there. Are those all my people? No. Am I going to love on them and help them and cheer them on? Absolutely, because that's how we rise. So I just wanted to start with that. And now we're going to do a couple statistics. So let's talk about follow-up. Did you know 48% of people never follow up? I'm going to turn my camera back on for a second. 48% of people never follow up. So that's you reaching out to somebody and you forget them, right? Keep going. 25% of people make the second contact. So 25% make that second contact. 12% of people make the third contact. I don't want to mess up the number. 10% of people make 4 or more. So when you think about that, 80% of sales happen from the 5th to the 12th contact. How often do we give up after the 2nd, the 3rd, maybe the 6th, the 7th, the 8th time of reaching out to somebody? Because it can be discouraging, right? It really can. But we have to remember that this is about them. It's not about us. It's about their timing and what they need. So I think that is just so important to think about when you're doing reach outs and things like that. That's one reason we did 10 days of power hours where we've been connecting and following up and talking to people because it's very unlikely you're going to sign somebody on that first contact. You might, and there's people that do, and that's amazing. but a lot of times it's not the first time, which is okay. And no, these do not all have to or need to be Plexus contacts, right? Like, I mean, if you go to somebody's inbox and you sent them 8 messages in a row that are all salesy and about Plexus and do this, be on my team, that's going to be a turnoff, right? So it's going to their feed and engaging with them and seeing that they went to the movies and they went saw a movie you want to see. Send them a message. Hey, how was that movie? I really want to take my family to see it. It's about that genuine connection and wanting to know your people. If you have any questions about that, feel free to pop it in the chat. Oh, I see a couple things. Oh, that was Kelly on there. Okay, cool. All right. Sorry, it's been a lot of me talking so far, but we're only 6 minutes in. So hopefully that was some good little nuggets. The next part we're going to talk about is confidence. So confidence is so important. And then it's being directional and offering a simple plan and solution with 1 to 2 minutes of info max. Then get somebody on the phone, answer their questions, and ask them who they could do this with you. So this part of our follow-up is with fence sitters. These are people that we've made that 7th, 8th, 9th contact with, and they've been interested, but they just haven't jumped in, right? They're still on that fence. This is where that confidence is so important, because when you waver with them, they'll feel that, like, why would they want to go ahead and jump in if you're not even certain? Okay. So I've got a couple different scripts or I've got one I'm going to send on here for you to take and tweak and use how you want. Let me share it and then I will read it for the people that are watching the replay. Happy February, Jessica. I wanted to check in to see how you've been. A few months ago, we talked about our weight loss system and you weren't ready at the time. It's hard to make changes right before the holidays, I know. I was thinking maybe right now is good though. We're starting an accountability group this Monday to help you be successful with your goals, and it's free support. Are you open to hearing more about the group? I love ending it with that. We actually used this same script template last Friday during our follow-up as well, because people don't want to be closed off. They want to be open. Like, that terminology, that verbiage is so good when reaching out to people. So hopefully you have a list of people you've been talking to. I know I keep one in my notebook and in my phone. We're going to spend the next 5 minutes and we're going to send some variation of this message. I'm going to do it in a voice message. I've got 3 people who are in my funnel right now who were going to say yes in February, and they just didn't commit for whatever reason it is. And that's okay, right? Like, we're not pushy. We're not here to force them to do Plexus with us, but we want them to do it because we know it's going to help them. So you've got this script, make it sound like you. We don't want to just copy and paste everything. We're going to take the next 5 minutes. If you've got questions, pop them in the chat, but I'll see y'all at 9:13. Oh, and if you don't have people to send this to follow up, now's a great time to go into your messenger and look. Who have you sent messages to that you have not followed back up with? Make you a list. Look and see, okay, I've reached out 3 times to this person, but it's been 8 months since I last talked to them. So now we need to work on connecting back with them. So you're going to go to their Facebook and you're going to connect. So make you that list or send you some follow-up messages. All right. See y'all in a few. All right, there was a really loud like dump truck driving by, so I waited just a second before I unmuted. Okay, hopefully you're able to get a little bit of work done in that. And if you weren't able to send messages, you were able to work on your list of people. Because if you don't have a list of people, you're literally just like shooting blind. Like it's so hard to work without a list of people, whether it's in your phone or it's on paper or both. I love it on both, me personally. Okay. All right. The next section we're going to focus on, and I'm going to send it in the chat. So this is going to be current ambassadors or VIPs, inviting them to the group and asking them to share. So you might have some people that have ordered the last few months who you haven't personally invited into this group yet. We are going to work on that in a little bit, but this is going to be a message you can go ahead and send to them. Okay. Jenny, happy February. I'm not sure if you saw, but we are having an accountability group this month. 30 days to health and happiness. It's already all planned, has incredible tips on food, fitness, organization, mindset, and all the areas of life most of us need a good reset on. I honestly think everyone needs this after those last couple of years. What are your thoughts on asking some of your friends and family if they would want to join this group and get started on their own health journey? I used this last week and I had 3 of my VIPs that are now in conversations with others, and we're trying to get them a couple people to do this with us. It's simple, it's to the point, it gives them the facts about the group because it's not a crazy weight loss challenge like a lot of these are, which there's nothing wrong with that. This girl right here loves her a weight loss challenge, but we also love just a healthy habit, reset, focus, find you a good routine, find you a good rhythm. So we're going to take the next 5 minutes and we are going to do this. If you do not have people that you can already send this to, let me see if I can scroll ahead in my notes real quick. Okay, yes. So if you don't have people, but you already right now in your head are like, okay, I need to send this to Shelly. I need to send this to Sarah. I need to send this to Anna. What you're going to do is you're going to go to the 30 Days to Health and Happiness group. Up at the top, you're going to click on friends, or I mean, click on the members to see who's in the group. And then there's a section that's friends. You're going to click on that. See who of your people are already in the group. Write down those names somewhere because every day you're going to want to tag and mention them and make sure they're seeing the content, right? But again, how are you going to help your people if you don't know who's even in the group? That's your people. So make a note section on your phone, another piece of paper, whatever it may be. And now that you know, okay, I have 2 people in the group. Fantastic. Now you've got 2 people you can go send this message to help them find somebody to do it with them. If you don't have anybody in the group yet, that's also okay. You still have time. We don't start till Monday, right? So go to your back office, go look and see who ordered in January, look and see who ordered in December, November, October, just the last several months, right? Because they may still have product on hand. You don't have a buy-in for this challenge. You don't have to go buy a triplex. You don't have to go buy stuff. If you've got stuff, we want you to use it. So this would be a great way to go see who you have and help them get into the group. So we're going to take the next 5 minutes and that's what we're going to work on. I got distracted by working and I don't have any idea what time 5 minutes was supposed to be. So we're gonna go ahead and move on. It could be 3 minutes, it could be 10. I don't know. Because I was just in a conversation that I'm gonna read to y'all. So one of my new VIPs, she joined last month and she's a fellow like Torrid store manager. And we've talked a little bit back and forth. And I haven't been as bold about the business as I'd like to be. Like we talked about it when she signed up. But because we're like peers, I have to be just a little careful, and so, but I want her in this challenge and I want her to get her people because, I mean, this month the potential is insane. If you sign up one person and get them to come do this with you, $35 cash, right? Two people is $120. And that's across all three like types of us. So that's new people who've never like in their fast start window, who've not gone silver. That's people not in their fast start window who have not gone silver. And people like me who've been here forever and silver and above, we still get $120 when we enroll two people this month. Two people, y'all, that's huge. I know. And shout out to Kelly over there who's already signed up for two people. Okay. Three people, excuse me. She's up to three now, y'all. Little overachiever there. So 3 people at her level. Do you want me to tell you what that bonus is? Hold on 1 second and I can tell you because she is not in fast start window and she has gone silver. So 3 people, silver and up is $155. And now because of the way the bonus is, when she gets her 4th person, it moves to $244 for us that have been here forever and already silver, right? Now, 4 people for a new person in their fast start who has not gone silver is $440. And that's what I just sent to my new girl because I want her to get 4 people because who doesn't want $440? Whoops. Oh, I'm sorry, my husband's whistling. They're over here, baby. Okay, well, will you stop whistling because I'm on mute. Sorry, he's calling the dogs up. So I sent her a message and I was like, okay, I was just checking in. I was like, how's it going on your products? Are you finding a good rhythm? Because I already knew she's loving active and like we've talked some about that, but she's almost at her month mark. So her subscription's gonna run soon. And she's like, girl, I love them. I just reordered 2 of the vanilla powders because I've been substituting my meals and I've already gone through the vanilla bag. I'm down 14 pounds since I started and that's very minimal exercise and still including margaritas. I've cut out coffee. The active is a godsend. One reason I love getting people started on these larger packs is because they get such a great variety of things to start with that they can do 2 meals a day with Lean if they want to. They can drink an active every single day. And y'all, I don't know if you know anything about retail managers right now, but we need us some active. Like I have to have it to get through my day. Okay, so she sent that back and I was like, so I was like, yes, go girl. I'm so proud of you. And then this is where I sent that message that I just talked about that y'all were sending, okay? I just sent you an invite to our February accountability group. It starts on Monday, 30 days to health and happiness. Me and my friend Julia are leading it. It's already planned, blah, blah, blah. It has all the stuff I sent y'all. And then at the bottom of it, I put the bonus structure from Plexus is insane this month. If you help 1 friend get started, you earn 35, 2 friends gets you 120, 3 friends gets you 355, but 4 friends gets you $440. What if you didn't have to pay for your products this month, the next month, the next month? And I said, that's all cash too. And it goes up even more from there. And then I sent her a picture with that on there. She just responded and said, I've actually got Stephanie hooked on the active mix already. I can definitely ask around, see who's interested. I want $440. Like when you tell people the dollar amount linked to things, it's definitely a big motivator. It is for me. Like in retail, we had a really rough January. And this is my first month in 3 years that I didn't bonus at my store. And I was very disappointed in that. But I was like, you know what? That's okay because I can bonus with Plexus, right? And I can count on that. And I know I can do that. Let me send the message I sent to her. Let's see. So real time, y'all, I sent it. She responded. And sometimes people don't respond. And that's okay too. Let's see. Copy and paste. All right. So I just sent that so y'all can see it, save it, tweak it, whatever you want to do. Sorry, that was a little bit of a tangent, but when y'all are talking to your people, if you need help responding, send a screenshot to your person who helped you get started. I'll send messages to code like, oh my gosh, I know what to say. What do I say? Or I'll send a message to Julia. What my words aren't working, use your people, right? That's why we have people. It's so good. Rebecca, you're about to unmute. Were you about to say something? Oh,
All
you're
right.
still muted. Oh,
I just came the first time and I'm like, I need to catch up on what you were saying because I was sending a message to somebody. And then I got another message back. You know, it always distracts me when that happens.
but that's great because you're working. Sometimes we hop on these power hours, and I'm guilty as well, and we don't work. We listen, we absorb, we write notes. We're like, okay, I'll do that later. Y'all, if you're already taking 30 minutes or an hour out of your day, do the work. Like, you're already here. And then again, sometimes it's like, oh no, what did I miss? That's why we record. So you can go back and be like, okay, so from 9:20 to 9:27, I was distracted. I'm going to go back and listen to that to make sure I didn't miss anything. Okay. All right, let's move on. We're almost to the end of what I've got planned for us today, y'all. Okay. Okay. Oh, I'm so excited about this part. I'm really, really excited. I stayed up late and got up early, and I've been working on this, and I'm very excited to share. Okay. So we're going to open our back office. Does everybody know how to open their back office? We want to see our people. Okay. So we're going to go to VIPs, new ambassadors, whatever you want to look at. So you're going to find somebody who's already added one person this month and let them know that by adding one more person, they're going to change from earning $35 to $120. Remember when I talked about that money helps, right? Like money, I mean, they say it can't buy happiness, but it sure helps, right? I mean, there's like all sorts of crap. I'm not going to go there. But so you want to look and see. So here's, oh, I didn't finish tweaking this. So let me just read this and I'll tweak it as I read it. So, hi, Sarah. Congrats on helping Sean get started. I'm not sure if you saw, but Plex's bonus structure this month is amazing. You've already helped one person, which gets you $35. If you find a second person to help, that changes to $120 cash. Did you see our group we're holding that starts on Monday? So tie that back in, right? Or be like, I know you're already in the 30-day accountability group. Let's find you somebody else to do this with you. And I really just like wrote that off the top of my head. So I don't have that in writing form, but something like that. And then we also have a second part to it. So we're going to find anybody who's added 2 people so far and let them know that one more enrollment gets them to silver. Or maybe it's somebody who has already gone silver and they're going to re-rank. We're only 11 days in the month. So maybe you have people who haven't added anybody yet. That's okay, right? We still have so many more days left in the month. It may be a short month, but we can do so much in 28 days total. Okay. So go look at your people, go look in the back office, look and see who's got orders coming soon. Yes, we're in a business all together, right? But you have to be the CEO of your business. You have to know what's going on in your back office. If you don't, I mean, how do you know what's going on? Right? Like, how can you help the people? Like, I saw that Shelly had reordered. So that was one reason why today I wanted to make a point to talk to her, because reordering before her subscription runs, that's a great sign. Like, something's got to be going well if she's, already ordering more products. So we're at the 9:30 mark. So I'm going to go ahead. We're going to turn this off in just a second. But it's very important. We're putting a lot of effort into this group for you. This is a customer experience group. This is to help you and help your people be successful. So we already have posts up. Last night on Julia's Power Hour that she led, we had everybody take a few minutes and go to the group and go interact. Make sure your people have introduced themselves on the intro post. We have a meal planning post up already with some tips on there. We've got today was a supplement post. I don't think anybody has posted the picture of their stash yet. I'm going to go do mine in a minute. We've got a washer and dryer being delivered right now. And then this afternoon, I have a really amazing supplement resource that I'm posting that talks about most of the products that we're using in this challenge and like how to use them and things like that. So that's going to be a wealth of knowledge. So get your people in, because we're just doing this to help you. Kelly, we can go ahead and stop this recording and then I'll stay on for questions if anybody has any.
Okay, let me just say this real quick. Last night on Julia's Power Hour, she planted this idea, and I think it is brilliant, that throughout this next 30 days, once we start on Monday, we're going to come together as a team and do some designated work with me's strictly for the purpose of following up, engaging with our people who are in this challenge with us, because customer care, I mean, that's the whole purpose of doing the challenge anyway, is to provide a way to give them customer care, but it's got to be personal. And everybody that's trusted us to purchase from us needs to know that we still see them and we value them. So just want to add that little plug about something that's coming up in the next 30 days, be watching for those designated work with me so that we can really focus on some customer care.
Yes, I'm going to piggyback on that real quick before she turns it off. We're going to do them at different times as well, like we did this. I think that worked really well. We had like some 7 a.m. Central, 9 a.m. Central, noon Central, and 8 p.m. Central. If you have other times that work better for you, just let me know and we'll see what we can do. But we do always try to record and share that recording as well so you can watch. But customer care, y'all, it's what's up. It really is. So thank y'all for being on today.